Hello, 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 and welcome to the Reclaim Your Life podcast with me, Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your Castle Connections coach, supporting you to let go of guilt, experience a colossal transformation, yes, and reclaim your life. What, what, uh, uh, uh. What's good? How are you doing, my friend? What are you looking forward to this week? I'm sending you all the love and healing vibrations that I have. So, I wanted us to have a conversation about how you can start to explore just how important prioritizing yourself is, especially in a world where there is so much competing for your attention. Now, I truly believe you can't be everything to everyone. It's impossible. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much you want to be there for them, sometimes you won't have the energy, the time, or the resources to be present or to be as present or to show up for this person or this opportunity or be at an event as you would like to, right? Because quite simply, you don't have that extra additional energy, time, or resources. And I'm here to remind you that it's okay. It's okay to sometimes say no, and it's definitely okay to always put yourself first. I truly believe that you start with being everything to yourself first. I'm going to say that again. I truly believe I'm suggesting that you start with being everything to yourself first. And I'm inviting you to find ways to do this consistently, daily, and as often as possible. Because it all starts and continues with you. Your life starts and continues with you. You are the energy source of your life. Okay. And if we've had a couple of conversations before, you'll be like, oh, yeah, there she is again. Yes. And I'm going to keep saying it until I really believe that you've got it. And if this is our first conversation, then yes, you are the key. You are the energy source. It starts with you, it continues with you. You in a good place means you can show up for others. So putting yourself first is important, right? Prioritizing your life, prioritizing yourself even is key to your life. Prioritizing yourself is key to your relationships, uh, romantic relationships, family, friends, work, colleagues, all of it. Prioritizing yourself is key to your relationships. Prioritizing yourself is key to your practice, to your creative practice, to your career, to your business. Prioritizing yourself is key to your practice, career, and business. Prioritizing yourself is key to your finances, to your money, and to building wealth, if building wealth is something that you're interested in, because I understand that might not be something that's important to you. Prioritizing yourself is key to your learning, to your education, to your training, and investing in you and what that looks like and how you make that happen. Prioritizing yourself is key to your health and well-being, your emotional, spiritual, mental, physical health. Yes, your financial health and your well-being, how you radiate, how you feel from the inside out. Prioritizing yourself is key to your environment. It's key to where you live, where you work, the people that you have around you, the energies that you have around you. Yes, prioritizing yourself is key to your environment. Prioritizing yourself is key to your beliefs and spiritual journey. Okay, so this is key to your values. What do you believe in? Who do you believe in? How do you want to show up in the world? How do you want to interact and engage with people? The experiences that you want to have, and then your spiritual journey. Maybe you believe in God, maybe you believe in the universe, maybe you believe that one day we just woke up and the world was here. Whatever it is, whoever it is that you believe in, prioritizing yourself is key to your beliefs, your values, and the spiritual journey you may be on. Yes, prioritizing yourself is key to your whole life. Now, as we continue to get to know each other, I have totally scrapped there's life and then there's work. No, 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 no. We don't do that around here. Okay. There is your whole life in your business, your creative practice, family, friends, like all of the things I have just gone through in terms of what you prioritizing, like why prioritizing yourself is key, is your whole life. And that's what we're doing here. That's what I'm doing with you. Is I want you to think about your life in the whole and then explore the different elements. If you think about it like a pie chart or a cake, and with each slice, those are the different elements to your life. So, where in your life can you show up for you more? Where in your life can you show up for you more? That's a question that I want you to take some time to explore. Now, it's really easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, and even more easy to lose sight of your own immediate needs, wants, and desires. How many times a week do you find yourself feeling the weight of meeting other people's expectations in your life while neglecting your own well-being? I was giving you a little pause. How many times a week do you find yourself feeling the weight of meeting other people's expectations in your life while neglecting your own well-being? I believe that you may be feeling feelings of frustration, resentment, anxious, feeling exhausted, sometimes even angry, and just over it. Now, if you are feeling any of those, all of those, a combination of those, some of those, and some additional things that you identify, then it is time for you to turn down the noise around you and start to figure out what it looks like for you to put yourself first. Another question to you. What would happen if you flipped the script and made you the number one priority? Yeah, I said it. You, the number one priority. What would happen if you flipped the script? I want you to take some time to figure that out. Now, I want to share 3 key reasons for me of why it's so important to put yourself first. Because you may be listening to me going, yeah, Vicky, yeah, it's nice on paper, but the reality of my life is I can't do that. I have all these responsibilities. I have X, Y, and Z looking to me. And I get that. You know, as someone who was a child carer from the age of 14, trust and believe, I get that. And I'm also the oldest, yeah? I'm a firstborn. I understand. Trust me when I say, if I can and have been able to reframe my thoughts around prioritizing myself and looking after me before I look after others, I know that you can do it too. So, 3 reasons why I believe it's important to put yourself first. Number 1, when you prioritize your own needs, wants, and desires, you're able to fill your cup to the top. And when it's full, it starts to spill onto the saucer underneath it. So here's the cup, here's the saucer. When the cup gets full, when the cup is full, that liquid that's in it goes onto the saucer. But the cup is full, right? That's the place that I want you to get to. Because when you're working in an overflow, you can give from the saucer while your cup is full. You're able to give to those around you from a place of fullness and wellness because you are in a good place, you have what you need, and from your overflow, from your excess, from the additional energy, time, resources, love, peace, joy, you can give to those that you want to. And you'll also be much happier as you do this. And those that benefit from your love, your energy, your time, your joy will receive the best from you. And I know that that's important to you. Okay, so number one, when you prioritize yourself, you can give from the overflow of energy, time, and resources that you have. Number two, once you're able to start prioritizing yourself, you'll really start to honor your values. Now, the values are the things that are important to you. Yes, think of it, it's like it's your own principles, your own ways of living a life, of interacting with people, the type of spaces that you want to inhibit. Yes, you start to set the tone for how you show up and how you interact with those around you. Focusing on yourself first allows you to align with your true essence and your unique source. Now, your unique source is what makes you you. Yes, and this leads you to greater satisfaction and joy in all areas of your life. Okay, so by prioritizing yourself, you really start to honor your values and you really start to live your life rooted in these values that are important to you. Number three, you begin to set boundaries. Yes, when you prioritize yourself, you begin to set boundaries that show others how you want to be treated. Setting boundaries and prioritizing yourself shows people that you value yourself too. And this really helps you to build and establish relationships that lead with respect, joy, love, and peace for you. And because I know the type of human being you are, it also helps the other person too. Okay. So I think I can hear you saying, but how can I start being everything to myself first? Yeah, what does it look like? What are some practical steps, Vicky, to make this happen? Well, I got three for you here. First thing is I want you to practice self-compassion. I want you to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that I know you treat and offer to others. I know you're out here showing people love, being gentle and kind and understanding and empathetic and sympathetic and all of that good stuff. Now, I want you to do that for you. I want you to treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you offer and give to others around you. And even more so in the times when you are struggling, self-doubt is creeping in, you're running on empty. The next time you are feeling a bit depleted and you go, I really can't make that event today, that when you let that person know that sadly I'm not able to attend, that you know it's okay to say no. Okay. Number two, set boundaries. Okay, this is another way that you can start being everything to yourself first. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to the things that drain your energy or compromise your well-being. Because your time and energy are precious, and I want you to guard them fiercely. Yeah, it's okay to say no. And the other thing I want you to think about is when you say no to someone or to an opportunity or to an event, to a job, to a gig, to a romantic partner, to a family member, to a friend, what are you saying yes to yourself? Okay, so setting boundaries is another way that you can start exploring and practicing putting yourself, making yourself a priority, being everything to yourself first. Now, the third thing is I want you to make self-care a non-negotiable for you. Okay? I want you to identify what is it that supports your well-being? What is it that allows you to feel good in yourself? For some, it's meditation, exercise, it might be your creative pursuits. Like for me, one of my self-care elements is I call it club for one, or dance club for one. And quite simply, that's me in my living room with a few tunes on a Spotify playlist and me dancing around the living room. I absolutely need to do that in my life. Okay. And I'm sharing that with you because sometimes when we think about self-care, there's this, like, it can be this really like elaborate thing or like exercise or something that you've got to like plan extensively to make happen. And it doesn't need to be. No, it might be that for you. But I also just want to illustrate that it can be something really simple. Taking a walk, reading a book, cooking yourself a beautiful breakfast or a lovely dinner or a nice lunch. Yes. Sometimes there are some younger people in my life, like friends, kids that just make my heart sing. So it's gotten to the point where sometimes like the parents think I'm visiting them, but I'm actually visiting their kids, right? So again, investing in your self-care, taking the time to figure out what do you need and making that a non-negotiable. So you're prioritizing that for you. Okay. These are all activities that nourish your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. How are you doing, my friend? I want you to remember you deserve to be everything to yourself first. Your well-being is not negotiable. It is essential. It is important. It is key. So, what does prioritizing yourself look like for you? I want you to take some time this week, go for a walk, listen to some music, allow your mind, your spirit to wander to figure out what that is. And when you figure out what that is, and you might have 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 things, pick one and then explore how you can start to make that happen, how you can implement that into your daily life. And if daily at this point seems like, ooh, consistent, and again, you can determine what consistent looks like for you. I want to also remind you that you are amazing. You are uniquely you. You are the gift to this world. And I want you to think fierce, be fabulous, and live free spirited.